Farming is not without its wonderful surprises. But when you think one of your hens laid eggs only to find something else under her protection, things can get very interesting. Hit that like button to help this video reach 5K, and don't forget to subscribe. Today, we take you deep into the heart of New South Wales, where a farmer would get the surprise of his life. Welcome to Wonderbot Animals. In a serene farm in the charming countryside of New South Wales, the setting of today's story, the sun bathes the fields in a warm golden glow, and the breeze carries the sweet scent of freshly tilled soil. This is a place where chickens rule the roost, a land where you'd never expect to find an unlikely tale of compassion and love amidst the clucks and the farm chores. Now, picture the quintessential farm. A place where life unfolds at its own pace under the vast open sky. It's a world of simple pleasures and hard work. And at the center of it all are the chickens, those unassuming yet essential members of the farmstead. They may not be the cuddliest of creatures, but they possess a certain charm. Every day they gift the world with fresh eggs and clean up the leftovers that might have otherwise gone to waste. In almost any farm you visit, you'll find chickens quietly going about their business, foraging and clucking, and only really showing any interest in people when food is involved. But here in New South Wales, there's one hen that's nothing like the others. She's a true maverick among her feathered friends, a rebel with a cause, you might say. Unlike her more obedient coop mates, she's not content to stay confided within the limits of the henhouse. No, she yearns for something more. And that something happens to be the company of other animals, including her farmer. This adventurous hen doesn't hesitate to break free from her usual quarters, choosing instead to roam the farm's pastures with the other livestock, and, most notably, the farmer himself. It's not unusual to see her mingling with the goats, the sheep, and even the farm's loyal dogs, forming the most unlikely friendships in the animal kingdom. On a bright morning, like any other, the farmer was going about his daily routine. The sun was high in the sky, casting warm, honeyed hues on the sprawling fields. He knew he had to tend to his chicken coop, collect the day's eggs, and ensure that everything was in order. Among his brood of hens, there was one that had always stood out. She wasn't like the others, not in the least. She was known to be a bit of a nonconformist, a free spirit among the other hens on the farm. As he opened the door to the coop, his eyes immediately fell upon her. She was perched in her usual spot, but there was something different about her that day. She sat perfectly still, almost frozen in place, gazing at an inconspicuous spot within the coop. That was a stark contrast to her usual active self, and the farmer couldn't help but feel a twinge of concern. You see, this particular hen had an unusual quirk. She couldn't lay her own eggs. Yet despite this, here she was, as if she was incubating something. The day progressed, and still the farmer couldn't catch a glimpse of his wayward hen. Anxiety began to gnaw at him as her absence was entirely out of character. With a sense of urgency, he made his way to the coop, driven by a growing sense of worry. As he approached the hen house, the suspense hung thick in the air. The farm seemed to hold its breath, waiting for what would unfold. And there, as he opened the door, he saw her still in the same spot, unmoving. The farmer hesitated, and then approached her cautiously. He knows his chickens, especially this one, and something was up with her. It became apparent that she was guarding something she thought was very important, and he couldn't believe his eyes. The mystery was about to unravel, revealing a sight that would etch itself into his memory forever. She was indeed incubating something, but it wasn't a clutch of eggs. No, what lay beneath her were several tiny, squirming kittens. It was an incredible sight, one that defied every expectation. Turns out that this is not just a tale of animal behavior, it's a story of empathy, compassion, and love that transcended the boundaries of species. The hen's maternal instincts had taken over, compelling her to protect these helpless kittens. She had watched over them all day, patiently waiting for their real mother to return. Now, in a typical farm setting, the mere presence of a cat in the hen house would send shivers down a farmer's spine. Fears of chaos and mayhem would take over. But here, everything was different. The hen had embraced a role not meant for her, almost adopting the kittens as her own. As the farmer stood there witnessing this incredible scene, he was overwhelmed with emotions. His jaw dropped and his heart swelled with a sense of awe. This was not just an unusual display of affection. It felt like it was a commitment to motherhood, even if it was unconventional. The farmer fortunately recorded some videos that captured this extraordinary story and shared them online. As you can imagine, everyone who has seen these clips has been astounded, and many also expressed concerns for the kitten's well-being. After all, while a hen can provide warmth, love, and security, feeding a kitten is an entirely different story. Now, we don't have the full story, but one can only hope that the farmer stepped in to provide the necessary care, ensuring that the kittens thrived. In the end, this story, though strange and extraordinary, teaches us that love and compassion know no bounds. In the most unexpected places and under the most unconventional circumstances, we find the purest expressions of motherly love, nurturing, and the unbreakable bonds that connect us all. Now, here's where the story takes an intriguing turn. Why did the hen do this? What led her to incubate and care for these kittens with such unwavering dedication? Please leave your theory in the comment section. Now, while we can't know for sure, let's explore some possibilities. It's a testament to the complexities of the animal world, and it is worth considering the remarkable instincts that drive such behavior. One theory is that the hen's powerful maternal instinct kicked in when she encountered these helpless kittens. It is well documented that animals, not limited to their own species, can exhibit remarkable acts of nurturing and caregiving. The hen may have sensed the vulnerability of the kittens and felt an overwhelming urge to protect and care for them. Another possibility is that the hen, known for her unusual behavior, may have possessed a heightened level of empathy. She might have seen the distress in the kittens, sensed their need for warmth and comfort, and instinctively responded to their distress. This display of empathy is a reminder that animals, just like humans, can be deeply attuned to the emotional needs of others. The mother cat might have accidentally abandoned one of her kittens, which the hen could have perceived as a defenseless creature in need. This situation could have triggered the hen's instinct to take on the role of a surrogate mother. The hen's willingness to step in when needed could be seen as a testament to the remarkable adaptability of animals. In the animal kingdom, instincts often guide behavior. The hen may not have understood the nuances of the situation, but her natural instincts may have driven her to provide warmth and protection to the kittens, fulfilling a basic biological function to ensure the survival of the next generation. And for our last theory, we have to consider interspecies bonds. Animals on a farm often share unique bonds due to their close proximity. The hen might have forged an unexpected connection with the mother cat, or observed her caring for the kittens. This connection could have led to the hen's decision to step in as a guardian. Ultimately, the question of why this hen decided to incubate and protect the kittens may remain a beautiful mystery. But what's undeniable is that this hen has given us yet another example of the deep emotions animals are capable of. The story definitely challenges preconceived notions and reminds us of the extraordinary potential for love in the most ordinary of places. The world is full of beautiful stories, and if we open our hearts to them, we'll discover that they exist in the most unexpected corners of our lives. Thank you for joining us today, and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this story with anyone you'd like to surprise. See you in the next video.